1 part kombucha, 2 tablespoons bee pollen, 1/2 teaspoon fresh chopped ginger, 2 parts kombucha, 1 part ginger ale, 1 ounce raw honeycomb ginger ale.
It added a certain effervescence that balanced the subtle earthy tones of the honeycomb. Still experimenting, but I'm getting closer, I think.
How are my roses?
I had to cut them back. You have to do that if you want them to bloom to their full potential.
You moved my desk.
It was temporary. I mean, it was... Well, I mean, it was...
Steve says you never really say what you mean.
Really? Well, I have quite a few very sincere things to say about Steve.
You were right about him. He's not a bad guy, but he's competitive.
I won the high school regional chess championships 3 years in a row.
So you mean you're competitive, too?
Didn't I just say that?
Almost.
Almost.
And tell me again why you moved my desk?
It was hard to look at every day.
So you mean you missed me?
I mean what I say when I say it. Although I don't always say what I mean when I do say it. I mean it. For example, when I once said I hoped our first date wouldn't be our last, that was a true and transparent statement that if we had ever actually completed a first date would subsequently have been borne out in action, assuming you were in agreement, which, given your extended absence, you might understand my assumption that your intentions and mine were not in concert.
If you are suggesting that I didn't miss you, and I might be the only person on earth who understands what you just said, I wrote this one on the plane with your pen and talked about kissing you on the steps. And the second one, I wrote with your pen after we landed and told you that I wish I'd never left. And the third one is about how afraid I am that I can't do what they need me to do. And the fourth one is about how I'm afraid I'm gonna die before I can see you again. And the fifth one is about deciding to survive it all so that I can come back to this crazy, stupid place